Let's see, here we go. What is up, YouTube? We are back with the video. We are here to make the Time Thief deck, and we are going to start off by showing off what kind of deck I have started off by making today. Okay. Oop. Oop. Camera's moving around there. Oops. Alrighty. Infernal Knight. Let's see. Control Fire Warrior. Okay. So every time you summon this card, it can be treated as a tuner, and for everyone, you can target one of your fire monsters and excuse me. You can target one of your fire warrior monsters or one of your equip spells, and that is banished in your graveyard. Yeah, see, here we go. This guy's been waiting for it.
With tears of joy.
All right. Next, we have Phantom Knights of the Ancient Cloak. If this card is in attack position, you can target one dark monster on the field, change this card to defense position. If you do, that monster gains 800 attack and defense until the end of the turn. Well, you would have been able to see it tomorrow. As I was saying, let's see here. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Phantom Knights card from your deck to your hand, except the Phantom Knights Ancient Cloak. You can use this effect once per turn, and then there's also you would also the Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine. Yeah, as material. He'd be added as material because he'd be banished, but you'd also be able to bring him back. So now we have the Phantom Knights of Silent Boots. If you control a Phantom Knights monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon the. Sorry, say that again. I believe that too. Yeah, if I remember correctly, that also includes that as well. So from that, I can banish as well. You can only special summon this Phantom Knights of Silent Boots once per turn this way. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add one Phantom Knight spell or trap from your deck to your hand. You can use this effect once per turn. Next, we have the Phantom Knights of Torn Scales. You can discard one card, send one Phantom Knights card from your deck to the graveyard. Torn Scales. If another Phantom Knights card in your graveyard is banished while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect once per turn. So, when you have any of the Phantom Knights, as I explained before, any of these two in the graveyard that are banished, you can easily bring him back no matter what. Next, we have Time Thief Winder. You can detach one material from an XYZ monster you control. So, going back to, where was he? The Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloaks. As he'd be attached material, you can use him to detach it. Special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Time Thief card from your deck to your hand, except the Time Thief Winder. You can use only this effect once per turn. So I have 3 of these. So next we have Time Thief Bezel Ship. Quick effect, you can tribute this card, then target one Time Thief XYZ monster you control. Attach one card from your opponent's graveyard to that monster as material. So you can take cards from your opponent's graveyard and use it as material on that monster you want to put it on. If this card is in your grave, you can detach one material from an XYZ monster you control. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only do this turn. I have 3 of these as well. Next, we have Time Thief Regulator. If you control no monsters, you contribute this card special summon 2 Time Thief monsters. Different Time Thief Regulator. So as the other 2, you can use these 2 in defense if you wanted to. The Time Thief Bezel and the Time Thief Winder, for example. Except for Time Thief Regulator, so you can't use any of these in defense. When XYZ you can just control to destroy the battle while this card is in your graveyard. This card will banish when it leaves this field. So you can only use this once per turn. I have 3 of these as well. So basically, when the XYZ monster you control is destroyed. Yeah, this mic is unfortunately not the best quality. I apologize if it is not the greatest. I hopefully one day can get a better one. Um, um, yeah, we'll just continue. Okay, good. But yeah, when this card is destroyed from the XYZ monster, you can take it from the field. It has to go from the field and it's banished. But you can also, sorry, when the XYZ monster you control is destroyed, it's battle while this card is in your graveyard. Special summon this card, but banish it when it's gone. So the XYZ monster that was destroyed, you can bring this guy back. But once he gets destroyed, that's it. He has to be banished from the field. Next, you have a Time Thief Concorder. During your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you contribute this card. The next battle damage you take from your opponent's monster attack returns inflicted to your opponent instead. If a face-up XYZ monster you control leaves the field by this card effect while this card is in your damage step, you can special summon this card, but oops, sorry. You can banish it. I lost my rating. Oh, Jesus. During the damage step, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Its effect can be only used one per turn. There we go. Oh my goodness. I hate when you scroll and you lose like the sign of the reading. Next, we have Raider's Wing. These can also be traded as Phantom Knight cards, which is a good thing. It can also be helpful when you're using them as material, as I'm about to explain. If this card is in your hand or grave, you can detach one material from your Dark XYZ monster, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can use the effect of Raider's Wing once per turn. An XYZ monster's attribute is dark and has this card material gains this effect. Your opponent cannot target this card with any card effect. So it cannot be any card that gets attached by this, that gets the effects of this monster cannot be destroyed by any effects at all. Zero. And I have basically, three of them.
Actually made another video.
Next, we have Ray Raptor Strangulanius. If you control a dark monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of this turn except for dark monsters. So, any other monsters besides that kind of type, you cannot summon at all once you've placed this card down. If you control an XYZ monster with a dark XYZ monster as material, you can treat one level 4. You can target one level 4 or lower Raid Raptor monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So any other Raid Raptor names that you can possess, unfortunately I only have these 3.
Grinning, squinting face cat with tears of joy.
So
tears of joy.
Special summon, but its effects are negated. You can use the effects of these once per turn. So I have 3 of these. Next, we go on to Time Thief Adjuster. If you normal or special summon a Time Thief monster except Time Thief Adjuster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send one Time Thief card from your deck to the graveyard except the Time Thief Adjuster. You can also use the effect once per turn. Honestly, I would probably go for, if anything, dump in grave. I think if anything, it'd be Time Thief Bezel Ship you'd be dumping in grave. Because if I remember correct, yeah, you dump him in grave, and if you can use him as material. And resummon him, and tribute, and bam, there you go. So I possess 2 of those as well. So next, here comes the spell. Yeah, but you gotta figure out counters for that. Yeah, 2's enough. Yeah. So now we're going down to the spells and traps right now. So now I carry a Harpy's Feather. A basic Harpy's Feather Duster is a good thing to carry because Everybody knows, like, spells, traps can be a real hassle to deal with, so I always carry that to take care of those really annoying ones that you can't take care of with the monsters that can destroy those with card effects or whatever. So I have that as a backup. Next, we have Monster Reborn, which is a really good card to always carry around. It allows you to bring back monsters, and with those kinds of monsters have the effects like the Time Thieves do, can really add to combos that can really punish your opponent and really extend and punish. Next, we have Reinforcement of the Army. It allows you to add level 4 monsters from your deck to your hand. So any of the Time Thieves from like that I explained earlier, any of these cards, level 1, level 3, level 4, but yeah, it has to be a warrior though. So like let's see, for example, we got where is he? We have the Infernal Noble Knight Renewed, but he's a tuner. We have also the Ancient Cloaks and the Phantom Knights. It's for those two. It's for mainly these guys up here. So when you get these guys on the field, this is when combos start to come into play. Yep, and then it makes it easy to get like your Time Thieves and your graveyard to stack up with them to get them back on the field. Next, we have Terraforming. Add one field spell from your deck to your hand, so it allows you to bring any of the field spells. Let's say, for example, I had a field spell. Where was it? Equip spell, continue spell. Oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh. I thought I did. I thought I did. Yeah, so. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to take out the Terraforming. So Terraforming, do not put in your deck unless you have a field spell that. Yeah, it might have been a mistake. I might have put that in by accident. But anyway, we have a Fusion Substitution. This card allows treated as polymerization fusion summon monsters from your extra deck. So like the tuner monster that I have, that first card that can be treated as a tuner. I believe there was a card in here that needs a tuner. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Yeah, why is that in there? That was a. Oh, why is that in there? That shouldn't be in there. Okay, I gotta get rid of. Okay, two cards we gotta get rid of. Alright, next. Okay, so it's going to drop us to 39, so I'm going to have to put one more card in there. Alright, we're going to have to go to the next card, Lightning Storm. If you control no face-up cards, activate one of these effects, destroy all attack position monsters your opponents control. Or you can destroy all spells and traps your opponents control. You can only have active with this once per turn, so that's another backup like Harpy's Feather Duster. Yeah, that'd be a good another field wipe. And next card is we are going to be going Living Fossil. Activate this card by targeting one level 4 lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon and equip this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card has left the field, when this card leaves the field, banish the equipped monster. The equipped monster loses 1,000 attack. Also effects are negated. You can. Yeah, it's a good for combo extenders. Yeah, it's best to do that because at least if you get destroyed, you don't take it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Next, we have Time Thief Hack. During the turn they are special summon, XYZ monsters you control cannot be destroyed by other opponent's card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target them with card effects. So every time you bring one of these guys on the field, if this card is on that field, your card cannot be destroyed at all. 0. Next, you can target one face-up XYZ monster you control. It gains 300 attack for each material you currently attach. So let's say you have like 3, you gain 900 attack on that monster. Oh yeah, and you add more and more when you also do that detach material. Yep, as my friend just explained. Uh, yep. And the battleship, all that tributing in the end will really add to. Mhm. Yeah, it really stacks up in the end. So when you really wanna make a big comeback, that's when you really gotta make that combo count. So now, if attach it until the end of its turn, and if it does, it also has the material it's owned by your opponent. It can attack directly this turn. So any card it also took from your opponent too can be also added. So that's another big bonus. So even if this card leaves the field, you can only use this effect once per turn. So this is another really good card to have. So let's say you really have a monster you really want to beef up. That's a good card to have on your field. Excuse me. Next, we have Time Thief Startup. We have special summon one Time Thief monster from your hand. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Time Thief XYZ monster you control. Attach three Time Thief cards from different types, one monster, spell, and trap from your graveyard to that monster as material. So this is another way to build up material as to add to even this card, the Time Thief Hat. Also allowed you to gain attack from material. So these three cards that I have as a Time Thief startup allow more material buildup, and the same thing with the Battleship. More material buildup equals more attack power if you have that Time Thief hack in play. So when you do that, you can really punish people if that combo really takes a hit. So really you gotta really make sure you really think about the combo you want to start off with and then just let her fly. Next, we have the Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine. Special summon this card in defense position as a normal monster, Warrior Dark level 4 attack 0 defense 300. This card will no longer be a trap card. If you have no traps in your graveyard, you can activate this card, then turn it was set. You can only activate one of these per turn. And there was a card for dark cards. Yeah, there it is, right there. The Raid Raptor Strangulanius. So that's what these cards will be also good for. The Phantom Knights of Shade Brigandine. Since they're dark cards, they'll be good for the Lanius cards. So next we have Time Thief Flyback as the trap cards. Target one Time Thief XYZ monster you control. Attach one Time Thief card from your deck to your hand and do it as material. So now this is another way to start building up those combos for material buildup and attack for that Time Thief hack card I explained not too long ago. When you put this card on and you start adding cards like from Time Thief Bezel's effect or like the Time Thief Startup effect, you can really, like I said, pack a punch on an opponent and they will least expect it too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you have hack on the field, that's it. They're gonna be expecting a big surprise. So when you do that, target attach one Time Thief card from your hand or deck to it as material. You can XYZ, yeah. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Time Thief XYZ monster you control. Attach one card from your opponent's graveyard to it as material. So it's another thing you can do. Yeah, there's another bonus to that. So you can take even cards from your opponent's graveyard as material. So not only you get the material from those ones, you get it from your opponents as well. So it's another bonus. And you can do, so you get, that is correct. So now, yep, 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 yeah, yep, yep. Yeah, he can't do anything after because you've taken his card as material. Yeah. Yeah, and then that's a free, and then I still have a chain effect after that too. Yep. So I carry three of these cards, Time Thief Flybacks, because they are really good for material combo starter buildups for when you really want to pack a punch, like I explained. Next, we have Time Thief Retrograde. When a spell or trap card is activated while you control a Time Thief XYZ monster, negate the activation. If you do, attach that card to your Time Thief monster as material. So even as well, you can even take spell and trap cards from your opponent as well, and that can even really pack a punch on them as well. Because when they want to really hit you, you're gonna take them and you're gonna turn it around on them, and on the best part is you don't even get hit by the effect of the card. You can just take it. But as they say, they have cards that can counter that, but majority of the time they don't because they least expect it. So as I say again, when this card is activated, you can take a spell or trap and you can add it to that monster as material, as you can do with the other cards and make them as material. So I carry two. Yeah, you have to control an XYZ monster first, though, before you do any of these. And this is another thing. I also carry a Call of the Haunted as well. Activate this card by targeting one monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So that's also good for like when monsters are like destroyed and then they have the effect where you can bring it back or a monster back. That's also good to carry around. It's like another monster reborn. Mhm. 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 So now here are the XYZ monsters I do have. So we have number F-Zero Utopia Future, two XYZ monsters with the same rank except number monsters. This card's original rank is always treated as 1. Cannot be destroyed in battle and neither takes any battle damage from attacks involving this card. Neither player does, actually. At the end of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can take control of that opponent's monster until the end of the battle phase. If this face-up card on the field would be destroyed by a card effect, you can detach one material from this card instead. So as for like those material buildups, like with Time Thief Hack or Time Thief Startup, or the Time Thief Flyback, or the Time Thief Retrograde, those cards that you've taken from your opponent or you've built up from your graveyard and everything, you can take those cards and just detach it. And who cares? You lose a little measly 300 points. You can still you guarantee you most likely you'll outwit your opponent by a good 1,000 points, 1,200 points most of the time. And as explained, this card will be good for when you can even take your opponent's monsters, so that can even leave them defenseless, and you can even dish out a massive amount of damage. So yeah. So next we have we have the Phantom Knights of the Break Sword. Alright, 2 level 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one card you control and one card your opponent controls. Destroy them. If this XYZ monster is destroyed, you can target 2 the Phantom Knights monsters with the same level in your graveyard. So it would be basically these 2 guys right here, and increase their levels by 1. Also, you cannot special summon the rest of the turn except for dark monsters, so that was a little bit of a downfall, but at the same for yeah. First, they're all fine. They're all dark monsters. Oh. Well, that card, if anything, if this card, yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I know it's a like, yeah, but if he's not played first, then it should be fine still if he's on first. So either way, but yeah, either way, yeah. So basically, as I explained, for these Phantom Knights, when they are brought back on the field, they'll be like from level 3 to level 4. And you can only special summon dark monsters for the rest of the turn. Next, we have King Dragon Dark Rebellion, level 4. Level 4 Dark Pendulum monsters. Wait, what? Ooh. That was in the deck originally for some reason. Hold on a minute. Let's. Once per turn before damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can detach one. Oh, it's a material builder. That's why. It's not a pendulum monster though. Mm, Dark Dragon XYZ effect, but it's not a pendulum though. That's the stupid thing. Oh, we'll keep it in the deck and see what happens. You can detach one material from this card until the end of its turn. Change the attack of that face-up monster's opponent's monster to 0. So if you take one material from this card, basically you can make your opponent's attack 0 points, and that can really hurt. If you do, this card gains, and hold on, there's more to it. If once that card is hit 0, and if you do this successfully, this card gains the attack equal to the original attack of that opponent's monsters. So not only have you made their attack 0, you've stolen every drop of their attack power. So let's say you steal like Blue Eyes White Dragon's attack power of 3,000 to this guy's 2,500. That's 5,500 attack points on him alone. Not only that, you have made his Blue Eyes completely vulnerable to 5,500 points.
And take out those 2 cards.
Yep, I'm gonna be taking out as also I'm gonna be taking out the 2 cards. I'm gonna put Regeki inside this deck as well. But after that, if you do, so yeah, as explained, the card will take those attack points added to his deck. Also, during the battle phase, quick effect, you can return this card to the extra deck. Special summon up to 2 face-up Supreme King or King Gate Pendulum monsters from your extra deck in defense mode. Yeah, so then he's got to come out then. Or I just don't use him until I have him. I'll just keep him in there. I just don't use him until I have him.
Time Thief 1 do.
Now, Time Thief Redoer. 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn during the standby phase, you can attach the top card of your opponent's deck to this card as material. So every card on your opponent's top deck, you can literally take it from them and put it right on top of them. Here comes there's even more interesting stuff about this card that I love about this card. When it's taking those cards, quick effect, you can detach up to 3 different types of materials from this card, then apply the following effects depending on what was detached. If a monster is detached, banish this card until the end phase. A spell, draw 1 card, trap, place 1 face-up card your opponent controls on the top of the deck. You can only use this once per turn. So any of those cards in there, you can literally do any of the following effects if you choose. Next, we have another Time Thief Reader. We'll carry 2 of them. Then we have Time Thief Perpetua. 2 level 4 monsters. During the standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 Time Thief monster in your graveyard except Time Thief Perpetua. Special summon that monster. Quick effect. Target 1 other XYZ monster you control. Attach 1 Time Thief card from your deck to it as material. So this is another builder as well for the time for material building as well, like those spells and traps that were explained earlier in the video. Excuse me. Oh my lord. I got hiccups galore. You can attach his materials. This is another good material builder, another way to gain like a good edge on your opponent. Now we have Raider's Knight, 2 level 4 dark monsters, which can be basically these trap cards or any of the dark cards that you have in your possession. So this card is always treated as the Phantom Knights and Raid Raptor card. So any like the Raid Raptor, this one the Strangulanius, what was the other one? Phantom Knights. So basically, Phantom Knights of the Silent Boost, Phantom Knights of this, the Phantom Knights of Shade Brigade. Yeah, those guys are are basically can be used as like tributes for this card. So you can detach one material from this card, special summon from your extra deck, one Phantom Knight, Raid Raptor, XYZ Dragon, or XYZ monster that is one rank higher or lower than this card by using this face-up card you control as material but destroyed during your opponent's next end phase. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Transfer its materials to the summon monster. So this is another good thing. If this card is gone, is tribute summon for another monster. Let's say for a monster that gains attack power, for example, during the battle, like the first card, like the Utopic Future. Then if this card is gone, you can put all the material that this card has on that card. And remember, this card gains every card, I think it was every, no, where was it? Who was it that gains the attack power? Oh, no, it's not him. Sorry, I explained that wrong. Oh no. So, basically, anyway, any of the material that you put on it can be put on these monsters and anywhere in general. But I thought there was a monster I had that gains attack power from it. I don't know what I was thinking for some freaking reason. Oopsie. Anyway, yeah. So you can transfer those materials from this monster when it's summoned, and you can use it only once per turn. Time Thief Double Barrel. This was the one you were talking about. This was the one you were talking about. Two level 4 monsters. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can detach 3 different types of materials from this card. So this is another good one to have material on as well. Spell, traps, monsters, then apply the following effects depending on what was detached in sequence. So there, if it was detached in an order, so let's say a monster popped up in this order, this card gains 400 attacks, so it's 2600. Take control of one face of monster it controls until the end phase, but it cannot declare an attack nor activate its effects this turn. So basically, any monster that you can take control of, and nothing will happen. And a trap negate the effects of one effect monster on the field until the end of this turn, and you can use that once per turn. And next, I have IP Masquerena. Two non-link monsters during your opponent's main phase. You can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon one link monster using materials you control, including this card. You can only use the effect of IP Masquerade once per turn. A link monster that uses this card as material cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So if this card is used as material, any card it's attached to cannot be destroyed by any effects due to this card being attached as material. So now that I have explained this, we are going to get rid of these two cards. We're going to add Reigeki to the deck, and we are going to get this rocket on. Alright, let's get this rocket on. Time to take out this and Reigeki. Holy moly. Okay, let's take these two bad boys out. And yeah, and terraforming. I got it. I got it. Alright, deck is complete and we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. So I took out the terraforming and the fusion and added Reigeki, so that makes a total of 40
Battle
cards.
time, baby.
Let's go. Time to let her rip. Alright.
Best of 3.
Best of 3. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and before this video is over, hold on. I have something I gotta explain before also. Before this video is over, I'm also going to show everybody the deck I was using as well. This is another Time Thief deck I have, but this is the one I have not in the game, but actually in reality. I have it here right in front of me, but when these duels are over, I will literally show you what cards I have. It is not completely finished. There are cards I'm still searching for, but you can get a general idea of what I was going for with this deck, and if you want to change it up, that's up to you, but you can use these cards to get general ideas of how you want to create your own Time Thief. And there will be also many more decks to come from this, but without further ado, let's get this rocking and rolling. uh, all right. Well, why does it matter if we're hearing, like, why does it matter? Please choose to go first or second. I'm gonna go second. The hell with you. Why is first better? No, second, at least you get the draw. At least you hopefully get the chance at the card. But first, yeah, you may be able to get lucky on your combo starter. Okay. Hold on a minute. Now here comes the fun part, ladies and gentlemen. Shoot, you're right. Shit. I can't undo it. Fudge. I screwed up that one. Yeah, see, it's hard to get accustomed to. I haven't used it in so long. It's been a while since I used it. Ah, I botched that one. Yeah, I really screwed that up. It's been a while since I've done it. Wait, what's going on here? Oh yeah, it's a zombie monster too. Ah! I don't know what I was thinking there. I really botched that play up. Oh yeah, I know. I really stunkered on that one. Mm. I negate. Oh, I thought it was yours. I was gonna negate. Oh, I didn't know that. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be making the errors I am making. You gotta do retrograde first and then fly. But yes, yeah, I screwed my ass over right now. At least it's out as it's on material now. Your opponent's oh. Select cards to return to the deck. Because I saw that. I'll take that card, thank you very much. I hope it wasn't a card you needed. Oh, come on. Like, seriously? This is bull. What? Ah, I'm so stupid. Oh. Come on. This is really gonna, I'm really gonna be an arsehole here in a minute. I think another 800. You're gonna be an asshole. You got some pretty busted cards there, buddy boy. Oh my god, this mic is starting to turn into poop. Oh, of course you would do that. Okay. That card has got to go. It is pissing me off. This is that middle one, that continuous spell card. I gotta bust. Oh jeez, I hate that card right now. And here comes the third one. Oh, what the? Oh lord. 38, 35. Come on. Oh yeah. I misplayed twice. Oh, that's it. Here we go. 5. What the? Oh, don't tell me he comes on the field. If he comes on the field, that's busted. Please allow me to take this. Is bull. Level 10's up the yin yang. What is this bullcrap? See, if don't make the mistakes I made, ladies and gentlemen, because this is what happens. You're gonna get smoked. Unfortunately, he's gonna be an ass like this. Well, you're lucky. You wanna know what my face down was? You wanna know what my face down was? My Harpy's feather duster. The moment your combo started, I was like, I need to get that feather duster to go now, but you start making moves like crazy. Oh, that's one. Well, I screwed up too many combos. I could have started crap. Yeah, I know. I botched it. Yeah, that was a big mistake. All right. That's Yeah, so that's like that would be the so if you're facing decks like that for the cards you have that can be stolen as material, those are the kinds of cards you would be using to steal the material. Yep. Yep. I'm beginning duel. We're gonna use the same Time Thief deck again. Hopefully we get. So you pick this time. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, this is your Bujin deck too. Susanoo, of course you would have that. Bujin Susanoo. Of course. Your ass would do that, knowing you. Oh my, go over ya. Oh my god, this mic is starting to go shit again. Oh my god, dude. This guy is like taking. Yeah, I know, but it's taking so long. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Is this over? Oh my god. How many is this field gonna be full of monsters? Like, oh my god. How? What? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, hurry up. Oh my. Thank god, my turn. Oh no, I know that. You're gonna really love what's gonna happen right now. Oh wait a minute, please. Oh shit. Ah, Jesus Christ! I did a boop. Oh well. Oh. What? It's 2? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, it told me to get summon the card. Okay, gotta cancel. Oh. Uh. Okay, then apply. Alright, right. Mm, yeah, that's true. Mm, yeah, that thing has to really build up. Oh my god. Excuse me. Whew. No. Oh. No. Not yet. Amaterasu. Oh my god. You have 14? Jesus. 14 cards in your graveyard already? My goodness. I bet you want to get a lot of cards in there. What the hell? No. Yeah, I just pressed O. Destiny Hero Plasma. Yeah, I remember him. I remember that card, and that card is a pain in the ass. Yep, here it comes. Oh, why did it can't? Oh my. I hate when you have to click on it and then you have to do it. Oh, if I had picked the right one, I would have negated that effect. Yep, and then there goes my card. I stupidly bumfucked. Oh, there's 5,700. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta do this a lot more. Yeah, it's good for everyone. That's why, brother. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh boy. Nope, end phase. Time for my draw, and I'm gonna lose now. See, this card would have been good when I had it was a long time ago. Yep. Just fucking put it down. No, there's no point. Oh, 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 fuck this. I don't care at this point. Just put him in attack where I'm fucking toast. Let's get wiped out. Oh, I can't even attack anyway. I'm blocked from attack. No, it's got a thing across it. It can't. Oh. Wait, what if I get what's the Oh, how do you have my card? Oh, you bitch. Alright, this finished me off. Let's just end this already. This nightmare is over. Ooh, why don't you just attack me with 3,000? That's it. Oh, no, you're. What the heck? 5,200. What was that? It looked like 5,200 to me. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, well, I did say I was gonna. Did say I was gonna show the deck before we go. So this was the different, or you know what? Actually, unfortunately, you know, well, I'll save it for the next video. So this one is gonna be a pretty long video. So yeah, next video when I do more decks, I will show you the Time Thief deck I run in reality. That the way you can get different ideas of how you can change up your Time Thief decks, or how you want to set it up, or how you want to, yeah, basically set it up or create it in the way you image your deck to be. Well, yeah, take it as base, like, you know, create it however you want to make it, duel how you want to duel. Well, that is all we have for today, and thank you for tuning in. Please tune in next time for the next one. Have a good night.
Hey dude, DWI play the same face with tears of joy. I make mistakes.
Alrighty. Everybody have a good night.